Hey everybody, it's Mark Saunders with REVacademy.com. I've just recently done a class on top apps for real estate agents, so top mobile apps for agents, and I always get asked the question, what type of hardware, what type of equipment do you use? So I thought it would be cool to kind of give you a quick tour of the office here, my desk, and let you see the type of equipment that I use for one, going mobile, and two, to help my real estate business. So, and I'm pretty thrifty. Like that word much better than cheap. So I'll also talk about a few ways to get discounts on a lot of the equipment that you might use. I don't pay retail for hardly anything, only a couple items on my desk that I actually paid retail for. So I'll give you some tips and tricks on how to get a better price on them. So come on, let me give you a quick tour. Okay, so here we are at my desk. Very rarely will I have all this equipment sitting out on my desk all at once, but these are all the tools that I use. And starting here on the left, I have a Samsung Chromebook, very light, thin book, as you can tell. Very small, portable computer. I would cut it on, but it is dead. This is really good if you're needing to do a lot of typing or writing. Chromebooks are a little different than your typical laptop, and that means that it's not set up really to put programs on. Everything is cloud-based. So basically, if you can do it through an internet browser, then you can do it from your Chromebook. A tip on saving money on these is, because they're not like a normal laptop, when you go to buy one, ask if they have any open box Chromebooks. A lot of times they will, because people think they're buying a typical laptop, but when they get home and find out it's not, it's a Chromebook, they take it back. So normally you can get 10, 20%. I think on this one, I got it at Best Buy. They were running a special 20% off their open box items. So I picked it up, same warranty and everything. They had a ton of open box, but you have to ask because they'll put them in the far back. So ask if they have any open box, save some money on it. If you're thinking of getting a Chromebook, just do your research. Email me if you have questions. Like I said, it's not like your typical laptop, so you need to just be aware of that before you buy it. I absolutely love the thing. I mean, it's so lightweight and easy to carry around. You have the camera at the top for any kind of webinars you want to do, or Google Hangouts, or any of that good stuff. So that's the first one. If you really want to mess with people, throw your Apple logo on it, and then people will come up and ask you if it's an Apple, and you tell them it's a Chromebook. Kind of freaks them out, but pretty cool. I'm a technology dork, I guess, so I think that's funny. Next is, I have an iPad. This would be the iPad 3. I had the very first iPad and absolutely loved it. When I'm on the road, if I'm working out of a library or a coffee shop or something, here recently I'm kind of leaning more towards my Chromebook, just because of the full keyboard and everything. For me, that's easy. The iPad, I absolutely love it for all the reading and everything that I do. In real estate, I mean, there's just so many uses you can get from this, from real estate, from using your documents and having people sign it electronically on the spot. What I got it sitting in is just a basic little stand. I bought this thing off clearance, I think, at a Target. Target always runs specials on accessories for mobile devices, so check that out. It's pretty cool because you can stand it up this way if you wanted to look at it. You can, if you need to do some typing, you can put it down that way. It's a little bit easier to type. Or if you wanted to use it as a second monitor, you could turn it up that way. So that's the iPad. Next is the second monitor that I've had. I just added this about probably 6 months ago. It is an HP W2072A model. And if you've never used a second monitor on your computer, especially for real estate, it is great. You're really missing out, because now I can pull up, if I have listing appointment or a listing paperwork I need to do, I can pull up all the paperwork here that I'm filling out on the form, but pull up all the plat maps and the deeds and all of this stuff and have it actually up in front of me. And what's really great is you can copy, like, tax ID numbers that are really long and really easy to write to make a typo in. You can just highlight it on this monitor, copy it, and just paste it right into your documents on your second one. Or if you're doing a lot of rental property like I do, you can pull up the tenant's current information here, but have a copy of their lease and everything pulled up over here. So huge time saver and really, I'd highly recommend getting a second monitor. Now, this one I waited till they went on sale. This one came from Office Depot, $89. I would always try to find them less than $100, which you can do. It takes a while to look for them, but catch them on sale. This one was $89 without tax. Next is my Dell. This is about 2.5 years old. Large Dell laptop. It is a Core 2 with Windows Vista. This one I actually bought off of Craigslist. Remember meeting a guy at a parking lot, I think of a restaurant, local restaurant. Checked it out. Really liked it. It's been a great computer, over 2.5 years old now. I know the computer itself's older than that, but that's one great thing of using a lot of cloud-based technology is you don't have to have a lot of storage and a really fast processor to run a lot of it, like the Dropbox or the Evernote. So this computer here, I think I paid $150 for it. So as you can tell, I try to get discounts on everything. $150, $200 for this. The monitor was $89. The Chromebook I got 20% off of because it was open box. The phone that I use, which I'm on all the time, is a Samsung Galaxy 3. This is actually what I'm recording this video with, so I can't show it to you. But this is really handy thing to have here is an actual dock for it. I got this off Amazon, I think, for $20. I can go through a battery on a normal phone probably 2 times in a day, as much as I'm on them shooting videos and taking pictures and everything. So what's great about this is you just plug it in as a dock, stands up, and charges automatically. So my battery never gets wore down. This is a wireless mouse. This was cheap. I think I got it at Big Lots for maybe $7. Plug it in the back. It runs off 2 batteries, 2 AAA batteries. These are rechargeable batteries that I put in it, so I don't have to buy batteries all the time and keep it up and going. And then finally, this is probably the only thing in here that besides the iPad that I've paid full retail for. This is a ScanSnap S1300i, and this is the portable Fujitsu, I think that's how you pronounce that, scanner. And this thing is absolutely great. If you're thinking you want to go paperless with your business, this would definitely be something you need to have. You can set this up. It'll scan about 10 pages at a time. So if you have some paperwork you've had a person sign, now you need to email over to them. Stick it in here, scans it through. It will scan it in color, scans it on both sides. You can set it up if you use Evernote. As soon as you scan it, it can go straight into your Evernote account. And it already links, like you can see here, just by opening it up, it's ready to go. So if I had anything I needed to scan, I could throw it right in here. So sales receipts, documents, any type of paperwork, scan it in, and then you're good to go. This is the portable version. So when you close it up, that shows how big it is. You can actually run it, the power and everything, just off the USB port. So if you were out somewhere and you needed to scan something, it would run slower, but you can run the port right into your laptop and it'll power it and cut it on. So great thing to have here if you're thinking of going paperless. So there's my office. That's how I work. I would love your feedback and tell me some items that you have in your real estate office that keeps you up and going. And I'd love your feedback on these. If you're using any of these products, a Chromebook or the scanner or the iPad, let me know. Let me know about the second monitor, or maybe you have 3 monitors. I'd love to hear how you're using that. So once again, this is Mark Saunders with RealEstateBrokersAcademy.com. Thanks.